Good morning. Hi, it's Christine from the channel Christine and Celeste on YouTube. And today I tried a spread that I found on a French YouTube channel. Her channel is called, it's Iris, right? It's a woman who hosts the channel. And it's called Les Chroniques du Tarot, or the Tarot Chronicle. Now, it's in French, so Iris is mainly geared towards spiritual tarot. She does spreads with guides and also mediumship. And the one I tried today is mediumship. So I wanted to share it with you. And maybe you'd like to try it. And first of all, thank you, Iris. Merci beaucoup. And let's start. So it's a 5-card spread. And we are going to use only major arcanas. Now, I would advise for this spread to use especially simple cards for the first spread you're trying, or cards that really talk to you. Because if the cards are a bit too complex, there's too much going on, I think you might get lost in it. I'm not sure. I mean, you choose, you know. So she uses the Marseille as a good French tarot reader, and I use my Marshmallow Marseille. Where's the box? Somewhere. Well, you know, the little pink box. There it is. My Marshmallow Marseille. And so I got out all the major arcanas. So if you'd like to do that, and choose a deck and separate just your major arcanas, and then we can start. So as I say, it's a 5-question, well, it's more 4-question and a summary. So let's I'm a bit on the side. I hope I can, yeah, I can show the cards right. So first question is about me, my vibration, my subtle energies. And the card I picked is Temperance. Now, I've noticed, first of all, before I even, you know, try to look at each card separately, I looked at it as a all together, and I noticed that most of them have angel wings, or they have something from the shoulders, so from the heart, throat area and above. So you will see. So anyway, that was the common point for all of my cards. But you know, it's major arcana, so obviously it's higher energies anyway. So Temperance, normally she has, you know, 1 foot on the ground, 1 foot in the water. So it's 1 foot in the material world, 1 foot in the subconscious. And it's also something else I noticed about my cards. I have a lot of duality that I need to balance in most of my cards. The thing, obviously, she has wings, and also the fluid between the two vases here goes upstream, right? So it's about elevating your well, everything. Actually, you elevate everything, like, yeah, your vibrations. You elevate your vibrations. Obviously she has a crown, so any crowned person, people on cards all have these the crown chakra open, so that's very important. That's why I looked at 2 on each card. Is there a chakra that is more apparent than another? But here it's a general vibration card. So these are my subtle energies. They're going up, right? Upstream, which is very good. At the same time, I need to ground. I am grounded, and I have also 1 foot in the subconscious, right? So it's by using the mind, using the subconscious, and at the same time elevating the vibrations. This is how I use my subtle energies. The second question is, how I perceive the invisible world. And there I got justice. So once again, justice is a duality, isn't it? She's got the wings, she's got the scales and the sword and the crown. So she's quite similar to temperance, although there's always a harsher aspect to her, more mental aspect, isn't there? The laws are there. But it's about, once again, using the intuition and the logic, both, and you see both sides with the scales and the sword. So how I perceive the invisible world, well, I from here, sorry, it's down, right? So I would say, if you look at the chakras here, right, it goes from the heart. Here it's very balanced in the power chakra, right? And then the link to above, if the invisible world is above, but we're going to keep it there just for the moment. So my manner to perceive the invisible world is from the heart, the sacral, which makes sense actually, and then link above. Now for the third one, how am I able to interpret what the invisible world gives to me? Now it's like the question is about how do you interpret? What tools do you use? And this is very interesting. And for this, I picked obviously from the Marshmallow Marseille, but also 2 other cards just to show you what possibilities there are to discover what your strengths are. I just move a little bit, I feel a bit. Just to discover what your strengths are in this particular mediumship tool. So, I picked up, would you believe that? The High Priestess, right? So, what tools has she got? What tools do I use? How do I interpret what I get? First of all, the crown, so obviously through the crown chakra. And you notice here her color here. Once again, obviously it's not wings, but it's something above the shoulders again. So it's all this area here that are like an antenna, right? It goes through the heart and it's like an antenna, like I'm getting everything in here, like I've got my satellite around my head. And also she's holding a book in this particular thing. So what does a book tell me? So I receive, right, through my crown chakra, and then I open my antenna. Then I need to transcribe it. So some people don't need tools, they just get it and talk and speak. Obviously she's not speaking, is she? But she's holding a book. So what could I do with it? Bibliomancy, for example. It shows that I need a tool anyway to do this. It could be cards. I'm reading the tarot book, what it means with cards. I think there's a squirrel tapping. So yes, I might need a tool. Bibliomancy. I open a book and read just a couple of phrases and to get the messages. Writing, automatic writing, or just journaling. So this card is giving me a lot of possibilities how I'm able to interpret the messages I get, how I can manifest them with a tool. Right? So I took a couple more examples to show you if you use other cards. I've got the Stellar Tarot. Would you believe this? I had this deck years ago and I swapped it for an indie deck, and then I didn't regret doing the swap, but then I missed it. And I was in New Orleans a couple of days ago, and I went into a store, they had tarot decks, and I saw the Stella and I thought, oh my, I wonder how much it is, and it was $25. was their last one, and I thought, yeah, I'm gonna get it back. So I bought it again. So anyway, the Stellas. Look at the High Priestess. She's very different. Oops, the glare. Now it's a difficult card to see, I know. On the right hand, look at, I don't know what she's got on the left hand. It might be her book on the left hand, but the book is shut, right? So I thought that was very interesting that the book is closed. She's not reading it, she's just holding it. So what might she be doing? She might be doing, oh, what's that word? You know when you feel objects and you feel, you get a story from it. Apologies, the word escapes me. Now it's gonna come back, but I hope it comes back after, just before the video ends. Psychometry. That's it. If you do psychometry, you hold an object and you get information from it, and that's what I got from this card. Or on the right hand, she seems to be holding the sky with the stars and the moon. So astrology came to mind. You see, you can find your tool with whatever card you will get for these. I also picked a card from the Shemonet Tarot to show you, and our High Priestess here is sleeping, so obviously she will get her messages in dreams. So you see how interesting it can get with different decks. But mine, the original one, was this one. So book, writing, bibliomancy, tarot books, cards, journaling. There's a lot with this, right? The next one, how can I improve my connection, perception, and yeah, I got the devil. So he's got wings too, but it's not angel wings here. What I noticed here, first of all, is his, how can I say, is it, it's not a skirt, obviously, but you know what he's wearing, it's red. So I can improve it by being very grounded. This seems very important for me. And then also there's two personas here, so maybe by linking to earth, you know, fairies, or you know, you can really think about it. I need to think about it. This is just my first draw like this, so I need to, you know, when I finish this video, I need to look at the card and think, okay, now how can I just sorry if you hear the noise. How can I just get into the card and, you know, think about it more? But this is a first impression about it. Also, well, he's got the horns, right? And the horns are, I think they're red too. So it's about bringing my earthiness on my crown chakra. It's elevating this earth to the top, right? Then on the card you've got 5 pink dots on the left and 6 pink dots on the right. So to me, pink is the sacred heart. So how can I use this? Is going from an unstable heart to a very stable and peaceful and balanced heart. And this is what it's showing me. I need to bring more peace in my heart, more grounding, in order to have a better connection. He's also holding a crown, torch in his left hand and a sword in his right. So the light is very important, and also the connection. So there's many things on this card, right? And the last one is a summary card. So what you'll do, the last 3 cards, which for me is Justice, the High Priestess and the Devil. You add them up, and this will give you a number. So we've got 7 and 2, 9, and 15, 24. Sorry, it's not that. It's 8 and 2, 10, and 15, 25. So 25, 2 and 5 is 7. So my summary card is the Chariot. And here we have the Chariot. And this is a summary about my mediumship. So it's about willpower, it's about control. As you can see, he's holding a wand, so it's about working at it, wanting to manifest it. It's also about structure. See, there's the structure here. So it needs to be structured first, and then I can go ahead. So plenty of messages on these cards. Obviously, he's got the crown too, he's got the moons. There's so much to go on for each thing. So that's the summary of my connection with the other world. And I'm going to carry on working with them. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'd love to see if you try this spread and what you get from it. You can just do one card spread, which was how, for example, how you're able to interpret the messages from Spirit, which for me was the High Priestess. This is very interesting to know. So I'll see you soon. Bye bye.